Hi, lovely and darling viewers. It's Jen here at Check Her Joy, and this time I'm doing another Top 5 Wednesday. As always, the Goodreads group is in the description below if you want to check that out. This week's topic is characters we used to love and don't anymore. So I kind of went for entire books where I was obsessed with all the characters, and maybe there was one that I liked more than the others, but now over time I either hate these books or just don't passionately love them anymore for whatever reason. Um, yeah. So the first one that popped into mind was Twilight by Stephanie Meyer, and yeah, I loved Bella and all the characters, especially like Alice. Actually, it's still kind of like Alice, um, but now I'm just over it, and like I hate Bella. I'm just completely over all the Twilight hype now. I'm basically still on these just so I can talk about them in Top 5 Wednesday videos whenever I need a negative book. So, yeah. I really, really can't stand Bella now that I'm adult and like fully grown up. And I'm just like, she's such a weak character and she's kind of whiny, and I don't have sympathy for her anymore. Next up, I have the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. I don't actually own any of these books, but I do own the movie, so ta-da. I really, really loved Tris and Four and all these characters while I was reading the series until I got to the last book, and the ending was just not satisfying, and so I'm kind of just over Divergent as a whole. I have been watching the movies as they come out on DVD. But like I'm not even like obsessed with needing to go see them as soon as they're in the theaters or anything. So I don't hate them. I just don't. I'm not passionately in love with them anymore. Kind of the same thing happening with Seraphina by Rachel Hartman. I love Seraphina's character, especially this first book, trying to figure out what's going on with her and the complexities of the dragons and the human relationships, and it's a really cool premise. Then, and like I totally obsessed with it. When I finished the first book, I was like anxiously waiting for there to be more. Then we got Shadow Scale, which is the second book, and the end of this duology, and that book just took so long to get through. I was getting super frustrated with Seraphina as a character, getting super frustrated with the world. We got to the ending was unsatisfying, and I'm somewhere in between indifferent to really disappointed with how this series ended up. If you read just Seraphina on its own, I think it's awesome. I also love the graphic novels for Amy Unbounded, which take place like in the same world but totally different characters. Those are awesome. But I was not happy with where this series ended up. Also, we have Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card, and I super loved Ender and Bean and all these characters the first time I read this. I read it in high school, and I was like still really. You guys think I'm obsessed with Harry Potter now, but like when I was in high school and college, I was like even more obsessed when they were still coming out. And so I was like, I need more books like this. So I found like Space School and was like, all right, and totally latched onto Ender's Game. Then I got to like the third book I was reading, which was Xenocide. I couldn't even finish it, and it just completely put me off from the entire series. And it wasn't until the movie came out and I found the graphic novels that I've kind of gotten to like Ender again. But I went from like being obsessed to hating it to now I'm kind of in the middle with Ender and the whole world. Yeah. The last book on my list is Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. This one's different because I forgot what happened. I remembered that I super loved this book in high school when I first read it, and it was amazing. And then I was looking at my shelves, and I found it, and I couldn't even remember the characters' names. I had to look at the back to find out that they're actually George and Lenny. So completely forgot what happened in this book, which I feel like is its own distancing. Like, I used to love this, and now I it feels strange to not even remember what happened in a book that you used to love. So definitely I need to reread Of Mice and Men now. So, yeah. I feel horrible. I'm like, I don't remember. I kind of remember the ending. And it's not even that long, so I don't know. Yeah. So those are my top 5 books with characters that I used to love and now just don't anymore. Let me know in the comments below if you have any books like that, characters like that, or if you passionately hate or love any of these characters and have felt that way the entire time, or if you agree, disagree with me, whatever. Comment. Yeah. Peace out. I love you guys and keep reading. Bye.